While there are some mutants out there that can get 5 to 6 hours sleep and they wake up naturally and they're full of energy, great. Most people need 7 or more. And especially during recovery, during the healing process, your body might ask for more. How many hours a day do you sleep? Is getting a lot of sleep necessary for healing lupus? That's a really good question. So as I mentioned, poor sleep can be inflammatory to the body. You absolutely need to get effective sleep. How do you know if you're getting enough sleep? One of the easiest ways to measure that is, do you wake up on your own? If you wake up naturally, usually you've had enough sleep. In terms of healing, listen, the majority of the time that your body heals itself is when you're sleeping. So sleep is essential. And I have seen lack of sleep slow people down or prevent them from getting their recovery. And it's why in my group, we do focus on sleep to help people with sleep issues. So you want to schedule sleep. You want a good bedtime routine in case that is, the problem is that you're like on your phone and then you're laying in bed. You need a good wind down routine. You need a nice schedule and a bedtime. But for my group, if people are getting 7 hours a day, we give them credit for sleep. But some people need more. Me personally, you're asked about me. I like 9 hours. If I'm going to wake up on my own, it's 9 hours. My husband makes fun of me for that I like Sleeping Beauty, that I like 9 hours of sleep. And I can wake up with less and I'll function. But if I wait till my eyes open on their own, it's going to be 9 hours. If it's 8 hours, I need an alarm clock. Right. So that's what I do. But you know what? When I was sick, I needed a lot more. I remember back when I was under super high stress, like in my medical training, I used to get 12 hours. If I let myself sleep, which is very hard to get 12 hours of sleep in medical school. But when I let myself sleep, it was 12 hours. So probably because I was so sleep deprived and I was stressed. But you need to look at that and say, okay, while there are some mutants out there that can get 5 to 6 hours sleep and they wake up naturally and they're full of energy, great. Most people need 7 or more. And especially during recovery, during the healing process, your body might ask for more. So some people think it's not working because they tried doing pure hyper-nourishment and, after a few days, they feel exhausted. And they'll go, oh, something's wrong. You said I'd get good energy and I feel terrible. I go, no, your body's requesting sleep. How does your body ask you to sleep? It makes you tired. There's a signal for tired that tells your brain, hey, put us in the bed, right? So if your body's asking for sleep, give it sleep. And then what's going to happen is after a few weeks, usually after about 2 weeks, people suddenly wake up and go, whoo, I'm starting to tap into that good energy. If you just saw a testimonial from Julie, who did my 4-week rapid recovery with me, when she finished the 4 weeks, she was starting to have good days. She sent me a gif of like Paul Rudd, running down the steps looking all happy, where she was starting to have some breakthrough days of energy. So instead of being exhausted all the time, she had like enough energy to function normally, and some days where she felt really good. All right. That was 28 days starting to happen. After that, it continued to get better. And she's now at the point now where she said she wanted Dr. G energy. She has it. Her kids are chasing after her now, running around. Plus she decided she went from disabled and unable to work from mixed connective tissue disease to starting her own business. And working full-time and taking care of her kids and feeling amazing all the time. So that energy will build over time. But in the beginning, during healing, you really do need to pay attention to your body's requests for sleep.